Hallo! My name is Dr. von Wiener Schnitzel. The events that you are about to witness occur in any town USA, although they could easily occur elsewhere, even in your very own city. We hope that you learn from this lesson and are able to apply the lessons to any emergency that you encounter, no matter what the situation is.
Hi, this is Michelle Nakata of HDOH News, and I'm here with Rebecca Shuley of the State Laboratories Division Bioterrorism Preparedness Laboratory. Rebecca, could you tell us a little bit more about the mission of the State Laboratory, especially the BT Lab?
Thank you, Michelle. The State Laboratories Division performs different functions and support the different programs of the Department of Health. And the Laboratory Emergency Response Program in particular, we have both the Biological Response Lab and the Chemical Response Lab. And we're here to do all this bioterrorism, the white powder testing that you see in the newspapers or you see on television, So maybe it would be better for me to show you around the lab so you can understand more about what we do here at the Lab Emergency Response Program.
That sounds like a great idea. Why don't we go? So Rebecca, could you tell us where we are now?
This is our Biosafety Level 3 lab, and it's a secure lab, so you can see that I'm going to be using my fob, and only those who are FBI cleared individuals can go to this lab. Come on in.
So Rebecca, maybe you could tell us a little bit about exactly what's going on in there?
Well, this is our Biosafety Level 3 suite, and then those two microbiologists that you see there, they're doing some testing from a specimen that was brought to us by the FBI, and it's some white powder, and I cannot really talk about it because it's something that we don't want to be known to the public as yet. So Michelle, this is the last slide of our tour, and this is our specimen receiving area. This is where we see samples from the FBI, and just like the samples that we... Oh, sorry, this interview is over.
Tell me what's happening.
Sorry, Michelle, I cannot talk more about this.
This is Michelle Nakata reporting for HDOH News. There seems to be some sort of development here at the State Laboratories. Back to you.
While we figure out what occurred with Michelle, we have been given a video from the Department of Health. This segment explains the principles of personal preparedness. We will bring you more information as soon as we get it.
Aloha! Today, we're going to be talking about some items that you're going to be needing to prepare for a disaster supply kit, or an emergency supply kit. And these are items that are necessary for you to have in an event of an emergency. We have on our website 2 resources for you to be able to look at. One of them is Plan to be Ready, and it has some worksheets in it for you to fill out and prepare yourself, for you and your family, to be able to prepare for an event or an emergency. The other document that we have is the Plan 9. It's basically a simple guide to give you 9 essential items to help you during an event of an emergency. So let's go through this Plan 9 of what are some of the items that are needed. The first item that we have on the list is water. You definitely need water, not only for yourself but also for your family members. Make sure you have enough for 7 days. Item number 2 is food. We want to make sure that you have enough food for yourself and your family for 7 days also. Item number 3, the all-important radio. We need to know what's going on. We need to listen to the news. We also need to check on the weather. So we really need to make sure that we have batteries for this so that it is always running properly. Number 4, for those that need medications, you want to make sure you actually have enough for 7 days of your medications with you. This is very important because you may not have access to a pharmacy or to other areas, so make sure you have enough medications. Item number 5, dry clothing. A pair of dry clothing, shirt, pants, and making sure that You may want to add a towel in there just in case you get wet. You want to make sure you dry yourself off. Item number 6 is a flashlight. Just in case there's no power, you want to make sure you're able to see things. You want to make sure also that you get your batteries. And item number 7 is your personal hygiene kit. It would include your toothbrush, your soap, toothpaste, other items that you would need. Make sure you have enough for 7 days also, not only for yourself but for your family. Okay. Number 8 is our emergency first aid kit. Now this will include antiseptics, gloves, bandages, items that are necessary just in case if something were to happen. You can prepare this yourself, or there are already made first aid kits that you can purchase at pharmacies or grocery stores. And last but not least of the 9 items is a manual can opener. You need to make sure we have this because if there's no electricity, how are you going to be able to open your food? So you need to make sure you have your manual can opener. There are additional items that you may also want to include with these 9 essential items. Part of that could be a lantern, also your extra batteries, and then candles, and a lighter or a match. So these additional items you may want to also include with your essential 9 items here. Your preparedness kit that you have in front of you, you want to make sure you keep it safe and easily accessible. In addition, on the Plan to Be Ready guide, on the very back it talks about if you're a pet owner to make sure that you also provide for your pets food for them and then other items that are necessary for your pets so that they are also safe, and you want to make sure you have enough items for them for 7 days. Thank you so much and be prepared. Mahalo.
We now have more information for you concerning this developing situation. Let's go live to our reporter.
Thank you, Andrea. This is Judy reporting live from the Hawaii State Health Department, where we are expecting an official spokesperson to give us an update shortly. And here we have the Department of Health.
Hi, good afternoon. The Hawaii Department of Health is currently investigating a highly contagious infection spreading rapidly through our community. We are currently working on identifying the agent and conducting investigations into possible cases. We highly suggest that you shelter in place, meaning remain at home with your personal preparedness kit. Please remain sheltered in place with your personal preparedness kit for at least 7 days. More information will be available as soon as we gain a better handle on the situation. Thank you.
This seems to be a very serious danger, folks, and we just want to remind our viewers that the Department of Health has suggested that you stay at home and have a kit with 7 days worth of supplies. Jimmy, do we have the graphics with the kit items already? We hope that many of you have already prepared your kit, as the stores will run out of supplies soon. I have just been told that we have some amateur footage from a possible case of the new infection. It seems that it causes the case to be sluggish, almost zombie-like. However, we cannot substantiate these claims. We will bring you any new updates as soon as we get them. Good night from HDOH News. Thank you and stay safe.
Hello? Hey, are you watching the news? It's pretty crazy what's going on. Do you have your preparedness kit ready?
Nah, man, my girlfriend's gonna handle that. You gonna be online later? Alright, okay, see you, bye. Hello?
Hey, did you go and get your survival kit together?
Yeah, man. I got some hamburgers, cheese, and chips. It should last me for a couple of days.
Oh yeah? You should probably get some, non-perishable food, some extra water. At least stuff for 7 days.
Nah, what's the worst that can happen?
This is KDOH on your radio dial. For those of you just joining us, earlier today we heard from the Health Department warning of an emerging health threat in which growing numbers of people are falling ill from an as yet unidentified disease. The public's help and cooperation is being requested. Everyone is urged to make immediate preparations to be able to shelter in place. Have enough food, water, and other supplies just in case you need to remain where you are for an extended period of time. People should have personal preparedness kits with supplies to last for at least 7 days. Please, folks, let's follow these important recommendations. We have another update from the Health Department. The public is being urged to practice social distancing by maintaining a distance of at least 3 feet away from others. If you are not well, please stay at home. Do not attend public gatherings. Those who are sick should be isolated and cared for separately from healthy individuals. This virus appears to be highly contagious. Schools and all large public events are being canceled as a precaution. Please stay tuned for more updates. The Health Department has just released a statement that the CDC has confirmed state lab tests indicating this infectious agent is spread from person to person via saliva. Yet to be confirmed are reports that the contagion is spread by infected individuals biting others, and that the infected seek out and attempt to consume human flesh. Again, please stay at home and practice social distancing. And people, keep your doors locked.
Hello, folks. It is great to be back on the air as power is being slowly restored. The past 7 days have been a very trying time, especially if you were not prepared to handle an emergency. We have continuing coverage of the epidemic. The Health Department released a statement today that they believe that the recommendations of social distancing have stemmed the spread of the infection. However, they advise that people exercise caution and continue to practice social distancing, as there are reports of the infected still being found out there. If you believe that someone is infected, please call 911 immediately.
Hello? Dude? Hello? Dude?
What you have just witnessed is the difference in how somebody reacts to a situation, whether they are prepared or they are unprepared. Ask yourself this now. Are you prepared to face any emergency, whether it is zombies, a tsunami, or pandemic flu? For more information, please visit the following websites. Thank you and good night.
Okay.
Cut that away.
Wait, I made a mistake. I'm take two.
No mistakes.
I'm so sorry. It was so cute.
Thank you. Could we ask you?
Hello, my name is Dr. Von Wiener Schnitzel. We hope. Damn it. Name three.
Where's my car?
No comment, no comment.
Okay.
We can do it again.
No, I quit.